Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Monday, September the 16th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. All right, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, you will notice I have this one right here, scrap junk to produce lead. I did reroll complete a daily ops while on a team, and I got this one here instead, so just an FYI. All right, let's take a look here. Take a look at this one here first. Drink Nuka-Twist too. So, as I predicted yesterday during our daily challenge video, I said, how much do you want to bet you get a Nuka-Twist tomorrow? So, every day this week it seemed like we had to either collect or drink some sort of Nuka-Cola product. And every day this week we've started off with like just like regular old cranberry. And we got grape and orange. And yesterday we had Quantum, and today, here we go, we got Twist. So, I find Twist the most rare. The Nuka-Cola products, you can't really find it just kind of laying around. It doesn't spawn anywhere. There's a couple ways we can get Nuka-Twist. One such way is every day we do get a free item in the Atomic Shop. Not today, but sometimes it is in there. And that's why I highly recommend to people to always check the Atomic Shop every day. You do get a free item. So today we actually got a repair kit for free today. But sometimes it will be a Nuka-Twist here, and I highly recommend you, when that pops up, you always save them, put them in your stash box, at least half a dozen of them, because this particular daily challenge can be a little troublesome to some people, all right? Another way is players' vendors. People will usually sell Nuka-Twist just because how it can be kind of rare, and people may or may not have the time to go and look for it. So that is another way, is look at other people's vendors, and you might have a chance to buy one there. Another one is if you have a Nuka-Cola Collectron Station. Now this one here is the Nuka-Cola Quantum Collectron Station. We actually got this one way back at Season 11 scoreboard for free. And that's when Nuka-World on Tour came out. And that's when Nuka-Twist first came out as well, back in Season 11. So it's one of the most newest of Nuka-Cola products. And as you can see, this guy here does collect. Look, he's got 2 twists right there. So I highly recommend, if you ever have a chance, he does come up for sale once in a while in the Atomic Shop, but I would say only maybe once or twice a year, so it's definitely worthwhile to get. Now, we do have an OG version of that, of course, and it's right down here in our resource section. This guy right here, so this is the OG one. Now, I haven't really seen Nuka-Cola Twist very often in this guy. Some people have seen the odd one here or two, but I find you have a better chance to get a Nuka-Twist with this guy right here, the Quantum one, so just an FYI. Alright. You do have a chance to get a Nuka-Cola Twist from the vending machines down at the Nuka-World on Tour. So let's pop down here, and there's a free fast travel. Let's pop down here. Now, the only issue with this place is sometimes it is in there and sometimes it is not. So we do these videos all the time. Oh, what? Wow. Wow, Jim. What happened there, man? What are you doing, game? What are you doing to me? Anyways, let's log back in here. That's all we can do for now. Unbelievable. Go to a little private world here. Holy mackerel. Just when I'm on a roll, right? That's what happens. You either get your camp is either getting attacked and it interrupts me, or this happens. One or the other. It doesn't happen very often to me because of my location, but it does happen. It's a little on the annoying side. Now, some people it happens quite frequently enough, and then hopefully they have resolved that for you guys. A few of you are on the PlayStation 5 and then mention it freezes and such quite frequently. Yeah, that would drive me nuts, but hopefully they fix. They're supposed to in the last mile post update. All right, so we can hear the music of Nuka-World on tour in the background there, so we'll continue on with the good fight. I'll see if I can remember to timestamp this section so you don't have to go through this. All right, so Nuka-Twist. Nuka-Twist, that's what we're here for. So as I mentioned, these vending machines may or may not have a Nuka-Twist. It is random. So I tried it one day, maybe about server hop about 12 different times, and I would say less than 50% of the time going on different servers that twist was actually here. All right, every other product was but the Nuka-Twist. So these vending machines right here, let's see if this one has a Nuka-Twist on them. No, it doesn't have a Nuka-Twist, but it does have a chance to be here, but not like these other ones for some reason or another. I don't know why that is. So just an FYI. All right, give you a couple of options of how you can get your very own Nuka-Twist, but we're gonna go ahead and drink some because I do got some on me. And this is why I just highly recommend to people just Nuka-Twist. Just make sure you have a couple on you, or even in your stash box, just for safekeeping, right? Just because that was so rare. No, so some of you even re-roll that I've heard. All right, wow, jeepers. All right, let's keep going here, Jimmy. Scrap junk to produce lead 10. So actually, nope. I'll actually do this one here. While we are here, take a camera picture at Nuka-World on Tour 1. We'll take this one, look at this one here. So Nuka-World on Tour, as I mentioned, is a free fast travel, which is awesome. Once when you discover it, of course. And as the daily says, take a camera picture. So we must use the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. If you try going photo mode, off your main screen like this, it's not going to work. Okay, we have to use the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. And of course, we can be anywhere in Nuka-World on Tour. Okay, let's haul it out here. Of course, the Pro Snap Deluxe camera is in the weapons section. Let's go ahead and equip it. Basically, just like a weapon, basically load it up. Let's go ahead. We're going to take a picture here. There we go. You can picture of Nuka-World on Tour 1.1. This area is so big. You know how I mentioned it. You have to wait for the description in the top right-hand corner of the screen. It doesn't work in this case because this place is just so darn big, right? Now, I did make a video on this maybe a couple months back using my low-level character, and I show you go through the pace by pace of how you can get your own Pro Snap Deluxe camera, okay? But for the quick session here, basically you just open up your atomic shop here, and you go to your camp section, and then you slide it over to utility. Right down here, you'll come up with my personal computer. Now this is free, right? So you go ahead and you basically activate this. Okay, so you just claim it, and you go to your camp. Once you're in your camp, you build it, okay, from your build menu, and I show you how to do that in that video. And once when you build it, you interact with it. Come up with only a couple options. It's one of the options it comes up with is called Investigate the Suspicious Person. And once when you activate that, just back out like you normally would. And then, on your main screen here, how we have quests and missions that pop up at the top right-hand corner of the screen. It'll pop up there, Investigate the Suspicious Person, just so you can keep track of it. And all you do is you go to your map, and you'll come across one of these little stars, but it'll be filled in. Okay, and all you do is you go to that start, where you go to that whatever location it is on the map, okay, and basically you'll either come across either ANSO or AN, depending on the location. They'll have the broken Pro Snap Deluxe camera on them. You take that broken one, you take it to your Tinker's Workbench. As long as you have the requirements, you can go ahead and craft your very own Pro Snap Deluxe camera. Now, if you drop this by accident, it will destroy itself, so it's always good to take care of it, all right? And of course, if you check at the top right-hand corner of this screen of this video, I'll pin it, okay, just so you guys have quick reference it there if you so wish. All right, what's next here, Jim?
How does she always know?
We'll go back down here and we'll scrap junk to produce lead 10. So lead is an item that we bulk scrap at the Tinker's Workbench. For the fastest, quickest, easiest way, as we all know, the bulking and scrapping method. Let's go ahead and show that. So at Tinker's Workbench, we're going to go craft. Go to bulk, so as we go down here to the L section, there we go, bulk lead. So to bulk 1 lead, all you need is 20 lead scrap and 2 plastic. Once when you bulk your one lead, then you scrap it. And it's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way. Especially if there are people that are, you know, on the move all the time and have a short window to do these games. So just an FYI. However, lately I've been showing people where you can get this stuff. They realize not everyone's going to have so much lead on them. A real good source of lead is actually tin cans, okay, in the form of canned chimes, okay. You can find canned chimes right here at good old Camden Park. In terms of up here at the forest, we have all kinds of them up here at the Eastern Regional Penitentiary. A little bit harder area we have right up here at the Crevice Dam, just to name a few spots. If you come here to Sunday Brothers Cabin, actually, when you spawn in, you walk down the driveway towards the main building, but you stop. You don't go to the main building, you just stop. And you take a left at that little kiosk with the candy cane roof, and inside there's usually some, not only tin cans, but also some, you could call the products there as well, but there's all kinds of tin cans there as well. And even here in Helvetia, in the White House in the corner that's across from the yellow one, okay, they have some tin cans there as well. And one tin can gives you 2 steel and 1 lead, so it's a real good source of lead and steel. So let's pop over here to Camden Park. So we're in the neighborhood here. We'll go after some tin cans. Now, when you disarm a can chime, we don't need anything special. You just kind of walk up to it, and it'll give you the option to disarm. And 1 can chime will give you 9 tin cans. Okay, so we're going to have to grab 2 of them because we're going to need 10. Okay. Go right down here. Now you can choose to go after those scorch if you so wish. Now if you're on a server with other people, this is a very popular spot for can chimes. People looking for steel and lead all the time. You just walk up to it like this and you just disarm. As you can see, 9 tin cans added. 9 tin cans added just like that. Right? Well, let's head back to the Nuka-World on tour, just how it's fast travel back here. Or you can go to any old workbench will do it, train station, someone else's camp, what have you. Alright, we're just gonna go head down to this little section down here where we have all those workbenches. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and scrap. Got these 18 tin cans. As you can see, 1 tin can gives you 2 steel and 1 lead. So there you go, scrap trying to produce lead, 10 for 10 done, just like that. Alright, what's next here? Scrap trying to produce acid 5. So again, acid is a junk item that we can bulk and scrap at the Tinker's Workbench, just like the lead. Just find your Tinker's Workbench and you go craft. Same exact process, you go bulk and right there bulk acid. So to bulk 1 acid, you need 2 plastic and 15 waste acid. And all you do is you bulk 1 acid, then you scrap that bulk acid, and that is again hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way. Okay. But a good source of acid is chlorine bags and Abraxo, like those little solvent cleaning kits there. Those little boxes we find off Ghouls all the time. Now, a real good spot for chlorine bags is actually right here at good old Silva Homestead. I've asked probably a little month and a half ago about where's a good spot to find acid. We do have a camp resource like the Butterfly Sanctuary, but they're looking for other things. So right here at Silva Homestead, let's pop over here today. Of course, we need acid for many various smelting and such. Right now that we're here, we're going to head right up to that red barn up there. All right. Oh. This cat. Let's get a little floater friend with him. Nice life, guys. Alright, so again, inside this barn here, look at this little bobblehead there. Which one is this? Science. Nice, nice. So here's our bags of chlorine. So let's go ahead and grab a bag of chlorine here. As we see, 1 bag of chlorine gives us 3 acids. So chlorine is definitely where it's at. So we get 3, 6, 9, and we'll grab this one more. We'll keep that one there for some other time. Okay. Pop down here to the workbench. It's just right down here. There are a couple of rad roaches down here as well. explosion. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to scrap these bags of chlorine here. There we go. So we'll just see 1 bag of chlorine gives us 3 acid. Let's go ahead and scrap. Oh, okay. We only needed 5. Okay, I was thinking 10 for some reason. Whatever. It's fine. There we go. Never have too much acid, right? That's a real nice, easy spot for many players right up there. That little barn up there. Easy spot. What's next here, Jimmy? Go ahead, kill a mole rat 5. So if you check the description of the video, you'll come across a link to a video. This kill mole rat location. And I would say it's almost an hour long, if that. It's all time-stamped. I bring you to all the most popular spots where you can find mole rats. And again, it's all time-stamped. You can check that out if you're having a hard time trying to find mole rats. But hands down, one of the best spots is right here at Riverside Manor. Find probably about 5 or 6 here. If you spawn here at Well Station, you just walk along the train tracks. You go down towards the Ultra site. There's a couple of, they're called Ultramites. There's 2 of them. But those Ultramites are also considered mole rats, okay? And you pop back up around, and there's usually 2 more brood mothers up there. So that's a pretty good spot. Even right here in good old Flatwoods, if you spawn here, the Green Country Lodge, there's usually 3 of them very reliably here as well. That's a pretty good spot. You can kind of mix them up in between them. Right over here in Monongah, besides the all the mole miners that are there, there's usually probably about half a dozen mole rats, but they're all kind of spread out, so just kind of keep that in mind. Alright, let's go down here to the Riverside Manor here today, just to show you this spot. And again, just watch out for that pin in the top right hand corner of your screen, and you can just kind of check that out if you're having issues. Right, once when you spawn in here, the Riverside Manor, there's usually about 2 or 3 of them right along here. Ouch. Right, so we got 3 of them just around this little, I call it bus stop or whatever. Right now, the one thing about Riverside Manor, it does have a couple of scorch, but they usually stay in the front. There's along this side here and the back side, there's all kinds of mole rats back here, and in the side here as well. Ouch. They're coming to us today. There we go. Kill a mole rat 5 done. Come back here, there's usually a couple back there. There's one coming towards us there. No, I'm on a private server, so don't worry. If you do come here, these mole rats are not here, or any one of the locations I have in that video. You know, no, don't sweat, you know what I mean? Just server hop and you'll eventually get them, okay? Alright. It's not too bad, eh? Little spot, nice easy spot for everyone. What's next here? Let's go ahead and kill a Lost 5. So again, Lost is a fairly new enemy to the game. You can only find Lost right down here in the Skyline Valley region. Come here to the trading post right when you spawn in. You go right directly opposite end, and there's usually 3 of them that are coming up the hill. Right? It's a pretty good spot there as well. We have the Shining Creek Cavern usually on the outside. Usually about 2 or 3 of them there. Right down here at the Slumber Mill Motel. Not at the motel itself, just across the way at the Red Rocket. There's usually about, I would say about 4 or 5 of them there. And probably the most popular spot for them is right here at Dark Hollow Manor. All kinds of them around here, so let's pop in here today. We just have a better chance of, make sure you go to the outside, and a much better chance of getting. Now this is a little bit of an abrasive area, so you're just gonna watch out for the lightning, besides other things. Now, if you go after, there's a couple different kind of loss, okay, but the type of loss that doesn't count are the feral loss. If you come across a feral loss, it's not going to work, okay? But all the other type of loss, it seems when you kill them, it seems to jive well with the daily challenge. So just gonna keep that in mind. Never come across loss before. They know your location, doesn't matter where you're at or how sneaky you try to be. These guys are way more dramatic than the cultists are, I find. Make your way up towards the mansion itself. Sometimes they're down in these little valleys here. I wonder if we can get that guy from here. This. That'll be a push. I think. Oh, we did. He's calling all his friends. Alright. I saw one down here. Yeah, you're better, even if you're a person that doesn't use VATS, okay? It's always good to use VATS. It's just kind of to pinpoint where these guys are at, so you're not, you know, wasting too much. Oh, there's our boy down there. There we go, kill and loss, 5 for 5, done, just like that, guys. One thing good about coming to this spot, other than being the abrasive kind of area, they're all kind of spread out. You know, you don't want to have about 4 or 5 of them running at you. All right, let's lock and load here, if I can. What's next here, Jim? We got one more. Build anything in a workshop or camp 5, right? So let's head back to our camp. We'll just do it there. Alright, back here at our camp here, we got this last one here. Build anything in a workshop or camp 5. You can go ahead, claim any old workshop on the map if you so wish. Then go ahead, when you claim it, you can go ahead and build anything. That will count. A lot of people like to add or modify to their camps, because this one here pops up quite frequently, or something very similar. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that, or you can just build something and scrap it. Now we can build anything at all, and then when this one here pops up, we'll just go to our build menu. We'll go to the crafting section. This way, Jim. What I highly recommend is we get these bad boys here, these punch card machines. As you can see, it costs nothing to build, like nothing. Alright, you can just build 5 of them right here. Again, it's up to you if you want to add something to your camp. Definitely nothing wrong with that. You can keep it if you so wish, but if you don't plan on keeping it, just build these punch card machines. It won't cost you any resources. Just be careful when you scrap them, you're not scrapping something by mistake. And I think we're done. Yeah, just like that here, guys. Another one, easy one here today. I would say Drink Nuka-Twist might be the one that people might be re-rolling. And even the daily ops one like I did, but up to you what you want to do. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. To thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.